Hi folks, just as a follow-up to my video about the suburbishness of Vasilievsky Island, this actually isn't something specific to Vasilievsky Island, but I just happen to be on the west side of Vasilievsky Island. This store, well, the name of it is Perekrestok. It's written in Russian, but that text, the second kind of row, the text there at the top says Universum, which I think I mentioned before means like a universal store. And then the text below that says Perekrestok. The fourth letter there, that sort of ladder or railroad sort of form, is actually supposed to form a letter E as the fourth letter. Perekrestok is Russian for crossroads. This was actually one of the first chains of supermarkets in Russia, following the Soviet times when American-style supermarkets started becoming popular here. This was one of the first supermarket chains. And as you can see from the 24 chasa signs, yes, it is open 24 hours, which is pretty awesome. It's kind of the best of both worlds. I mean, you have the convenience and the 24-hour availability of a convenience store like a 7-Eleven, but it's not just donuts and coffee inside. I mean, there's real food. It's a real supermarket. It has real food. I mean, you can get fresh produce and, you know, dairy products, meats, whatever you want, just the usual supermarket stuff, and you can get them here 24 hours a day. One interesting thing that is available here at Perekrestok, which I don't think you'll find at any comparable American market, is they do sell books here. Now, books are not necessarily that uncommon. I have seen books for sale at American supermarkets, but when I was in here the other day, there was a Russian language copy of The Picture of Dorian Gray. Folks, I don't think you'll find that, well, even in the English language version, I don't think you'll find that at your local Safeway. I have seen, like I said, I have seen books at American supermarkets, but they are usually just ridiculous self-help books like How to Feel Better About Yourself or something like that. That again goes back to what I think I've said before about the Russians' love of, you know, great literature and classic history and things like that. Folks, this is what I really love about Russia. And people say, what's so great about Russia? You know, why are you so happy to be there? It combines this great American convenience of 24-hour supermarkets with that European-style sort of culture and history that North American countries don't have. I mean, you don't find Oscar Wilde books for sale at 7-Eleven. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen books at all at 7-Eleven. They have magazines like, you know, popular men's magazines like Maxim or Playboy and stuff like that. They might have Sports Illustrated, but I don't think you're going to find The Picture of Dorian Gray there. And, you know, when you're done shopping, if you want to take the quiet road home, I mean, obviously there's a street there, but if you want to just walk among some trees for a while, you've got a nice little dirt walkway here in between two rows of planted trees. It's basically, yeah, it's suburbia, except better than American suburbia. So, you know, I really don't mean to badmouth North America, but I don't see what's so bad about this. I don't see what's so bad about the Russian food distribution network, about having a 24-hour supermarket where you can get good food at pretty much the same price that it would cost you in an American supermarket and get great literature while you're at it. I should film some of the bookstores downtown. If you go to downtown Saint Petersburg on Nevsky Prospect, there are at least a couple of great bookstores that are also open 24 hours, and you can find all manner of classic books there, mostly in Russian, of course. I should film that as well. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, so here we are, folks, at Perekrestok on the west end of Vasilievsky Island. I like it out here. It's kind of cool. All right, folks, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.